Hi guys, this is a tutorial for viola for Alla Media Noche from measures 53 to 61. We will start with this pickup into 63, this set of eighth notes. We covered them in the last video that did measures 51 to 52 and 53. But this leads us into the phrase that starts at measure 53. So if you haven't checked out the video for 51 to the downbeat of 53, I would recommend you do that first. And then we're going to pick up right here. As I said in the previous video, originally I had gone with extended third finger for the G sharp, which is completely an option. And if you can reach that well, that's great. I have changed to do low 4, which looks like this. So you can choose either low 4 or extended 3 for the G sharp. Both are correct options. For me, doing the extended fourth finger, then skipping third and going down to second finger, extended 4 to 2 is easier for me than 3 to 2. It just depends on the size of your hands, depends on what you're used to. You can choose either one. We're just going to do 53 and stop at the end of 60, and then we'll have a new video for 61 to 69. So for right now, we're starting on beat 3 of 52. Again, if you're counting in cut time, it would actually be beat 2 of 52. So we are going with that G sharp. You can use either low 4 or extended third finger. You've got G sharp, F sharp, E, D natural, just open D, and then 2 E's, 2 F naturals, which is low 2, sliding up to high 2 for the F sharps, slide back down to the low 2 for the F naturals, slide back to low 1 for E flat, and then slide up for E natural. You might be thinking, wait, I thought low 1 was D sharp. You're correct. D sharp and E flat are the same note. We've talked about this a bit in class 2. Again, that vocabulary word for two notes that sound the same but have different names is enharmonic. Here's D. This is a piano keyboard for right now. D. And then the half step above it, which would be a black key. If we're going ascending, we would say D sharp. Here's E. The half step below it is called E flat. I know it's only labeled as E flat right here because of the context, but the same note can be either D sharp or E flat. It's the same exact sound on your instrument. You've got open D, half step above it. We could call it D sharp. We can also call it E flat because it is a half step below E. So going descending, E flat, ascending, D sharp. That's not entirely true as well. We've talked about key signatures, and every key has to have one of each letter name. Right now, what we're dealing with is something called the chromatic scale, or we're having little bits of chromaticism. Chromatic is when you're literally hitting every half step. And that's what's happening here. So, because we have changed key at 53, note that, and have highlighted it, your Fs, we used to have F sharp in the key signature. Now we don't. F naturals in the key signature. As you can see, moving forward, there isn't anything in the key signature. Everything is natural. However, due to the way this piece is, we're still getting a lot of F sharps, so you really have to be aware of when is it F natural, when is it F sharp, remembering that the accidental carries through the measure. So if this one is F sharp, so is this one. If this one is E flat, so is this one, unless they've put another accidental, okay? So that was a lot. Let's go back to beat 3 of 52 on that G sharp. Here we go. Ready? G sharp, F sharp, E, D natural, E, E, F natural, F sharp, F natural, E flat, E natural, E natural, F natural, F sharp, back to F natural, E flat. For this G sharp, I definitely recommend low 4. You're reaching all the way back here for low 1 for the E flat. It's much easier to go low 1, low 4. 4 is midway between the 3rd and 4th tape. So I would go from the E flat to low 4 for that G flat. If we start here on measure 59 on the F natural, that's low 2. F natural, E flat, low 4 for the G sharp. Okay, let's do the whole thing one more time, pizzicato, this time in tempo. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Slide. Slide back. Slide up. Slide. Okay, eventually you have to go. Okay, we're not quite there yet, but please practice to get up to the concert tempo. Now let's try it with our bow. We're starting on beat 3 of 52. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Let's try that again. All right, I think I got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And then we will continue after that. If you need to, rewind, repeat, and I will see you for the next video.